Welcome to Russian Review. Today I got a video from Griffin Mind. Please like and subscribe on your way in. Let's go.
Gender equality is backfiring on women. Like the video, subscribe, stay on the path of progress. Let's get into it. Men in 2026.
Equality, yes.
Why men great till they gotta be great?
So you're upset that you have to stand while all of these men get to sit down? They're supposed to be these chivalrous gentlemen saving milady and giving you their seat, right? Okay, then you go make all these guys a sandwich and give them a big smile while you do it. If you want to go back to tradition, then go back to tradition. You can't have all of the modern day feminist equality and expect it to be treated like a sweet, soft little lady. Pick one.
I kind of agree with him on this one, but at the same time, that lady had like one of them odd type canes. So in this situation, it's like, at least it's a little more understandable that, somebody would be like, oh, nobody gave up their seat for this lady with that type of cane. But he is right. Most of the time, it's just women videoing, be like, how come they didn't give me a seat? And it's like, yeah, no, it's equality. You don't appreciate men anymore.
Stop. Okay. Do I look familiar?
Kind of.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for fleeing and eluding law enforcement.
What?
Can I talk to him?
Yeah.
Officer Rio.
Okay.
Literally, I'm in the middle of the road. I'm a fully uniformed police officer telling her to stop. Not only does she not even apply the brakes, she rapidly accelerates away from me.
Okay, can you put her back on the phone?
Yeah, you're on speaker.
Okay, so when he waved
And it was
you
the
down,
double
why
yellow
didn't
line, so I shouldn't have.
Why did, what,
Because I didn't,
quiet, or you'll stay in that place for a week. Listen to me. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, you're being cocky, you're not even being polite, you're not even using manners.
Yeah, this has been her the entire time, sir.
I know, that's what I don't get with her. It's just total ridiculous. So you don't understand what you just did. You really
I do.
don't. Oh, you do you?
I mean, this is just what happens when you don't have consequences for actions. Ever in your lifetime. You really have a lot of these chicks out here. They think they're untouchable. Nothing affects them. They can get away with anything. And even for this one, I don't have the full story, but you can basically guarantee there's no consequences for this either. She's just going to get a talking to, a slap on the wrist, and on with your day. With a lot of chicks today, they never face consequences.
So true.
Low-key, good advice. Pretty based.
I am okay to finish my life being single. Being single.
Come on,
hey,
it's not going to happen.
I would rather die as a single man, having never gotten laid before, than wife up a lady who's absolutely contentious, who makes me want to sit in the corner of my roof, who makes me want to run out into the desert and die there.
Proverbs 21:19.
I would rather be single for the rest of my life, because that sounds so much better.
I think this is becoming more of a man's view in this day and time. My
Agreed.
son is 18, and I was like, you don't want to have a girlfriend? He's like, I don't want to invest time and money and everything in a girl that I don't want to marry that's been with all my friends.
I don't think people realize this is going to become extremely common, where men, like generally speaking, in their nature, don't really need other people with them. I mean, I can go to church. I have my boys at church. Like, that's my community. I don't need to have a wife. I definitely want one, but I don't need it. Whereas women in general, psychologically, sociologically, they need that partner. And when we find women who are single in their 50s and 60s, they are crushed.
You keep seeing the disconnect between men and women grow more and more and more. And I think you especially see this between the young men and women. For example, she said her son is 18, and he basically doesn't want anything to do with the modern women, the boss babe mindset, the feminist mindset. He says, no. If you aren't worth my time, you're not coming into my life. And he's a young man. He's 18. And I really think a lot of younger guys, a lot of Gen Z are thinking exactly that same way. But the thing is, on the opposite side, the young women don't think this way. They are not starting to think this way. They're going more extreme into feminism, more extreme into the leftism. All they see it as like, what? These guys don't want to date me? Well, I want nothing to do with you either. Get away from me. They don't see it as genuine constructive criticism. They see it as a personal attack. The biggest yikes of all time.
If we walked in and showed you our boobs, would you give us a vape for free?
I would call law enforcement in your ass.
Well, you're fucking bored. How about them apples?
I'll tell you, get the hell from here. You cannot do that in public. That's not right. Showing your body, you think everybody is horny? Are you freaking... I don't want to say it anymore. Don't do that shit.
These girls trying to sell some OF subscriptions, and my man is having nothing to do with it. Good work, bro.
Would you rather date someone shorter than you or taller than you?
Definitely taller.
Have you dated a taller woman before?
Oh yeah, actually I have my woman with me right now.
Oh, you have your woman with you?
Yeah, you want me to bring her?
Yeah, pull her in.
I want to need a nigga, but I want a nigga to show me I need him.
Okay, hold on. What? I want to need a nigga, but I want a nigga to show me I need him.
Him, yes.
Right.
Show me you can lead.
No,
show
she
me
basically said what I just said.
No, show me you can lead. Show me I need you. Show me I can trust you.
You want a nigga to show you that you need him.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Means
show me you can lead.
Yes.
A nigga,
you need a nigga to show you that you need him.
A nigga ain't never gotta show me nothing. All he gotta do.
That's what you just said.
Yo, what the fuck? Okay, get off my screen, man.
Entitled women. That's what it comes down to. So many women are just so entitled. You know, society puts on the kitty gloves for women. You know, everybody treats women like they're above reproach on everything. You know, just like the OF girls, you know, trying to, oh, I show a little skin, I'll get something. And it's like, no, life is not supposed to be that easy.
Holy cow, that's the delusion, man. It melts your brain cells the more you listen to it. I swear to God.
What are you looking for in a relationship?
Welcome to the Button Dating Show. I have all these ladies here. They're going to ask you questions, and you're either going to skip or you're going to stay.
What are you looking for in a relationship?
Someone who has drive and knows what they want.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Wow, she hates blue, I guess.
What's your favorite food?
Mac and cheese.
Are you a dog or cat person?
Dog.
Wow.
What's your favorite TV show?
I like Breaking Bad.
Good.
Do you guys want to go on a date?
No.
Bro, can we just replay the very first one?
Welcome to...
What are you looking for in a relationship?
Someone who has drive and knows what they want.
What's your favorite?
Ridiculous.
Someone banned the harpoons, man. So what are you looking for in a relationship? Yeah.
That's not the problem I got with this. The problem I got with this is all of the weird stuff. I mean, it's like, these are all normal things. You're not going to date a man because he likes cats instead of dogs. You're not going to date a man because he likes mac and cheese. You know, I don't know what this was, but it's just crazy. But it does kind of show the world that we're living in right now.
Just want somebody that knows what they want in life, kind of has their shit together in general. Skip! That is not me. How dare you think that? Unreal, man. If this is the lineup that men have to deal with, these are the women that men have to select from, it's cooked. It's over, bro. His favorite color is blue. That's a red flag. What a yikes, man.
If she vapes, cut her off immediately.
And you're an idiot if you listen to this man. No vaping. You don't want her to have a possible coping mechanism. How's your woman? Because I'm sure she's gonna file for divorce eventually.
Yeah, vaping is a huge red flag. It's just disgusting, to be honest. And something you'll notice, man, just a huge common theme on the channel. Whenever men have standards, instant shaming. They instantly get shamed. In Western societies, if you try and do anything that would limit women's potential options, it's a red flag, and it's a bad thing to do. Because
no, if you require women to do anything that would make them change who they are, you know, is just considered insane by them. Because, hey, they're supposed to be perfect how they are.
That's what this is. I can guarantee you, this chick right here vapes. So their mindset is, I want to be able to do anything I want as a woman, never face any accountability, never face any consequences, and men have to put up with it. They have to. And that's what I'm saying, man. It's a bad deal. It is just a bad deal. Do not put up with this nonsense. Have your standards, have your boundaries. Don't be ashamed of it.
Full
Terrible
social
deal.
power to bully and abuse anyone you want while walking around looking like this gentleman.
So much blues wants to hit you hard.
You guys do not have the right to put your hands on me. Calm down,
Put your
sir.
hands on you.
See if you want to. You are not a woman, sir.
Oh, I'm not a woman?
You were born with a you're not a woman.
What the I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but women are not born with dicks.
Go watch an anger documentary.
News flash. A woman is an adult human female.
That is God. God
a woman is a human being who has grown to adulthood, whose reproductive system is organized around the production of large gametes. A woman.
Just change the name back to drag queen and we're all good. Just change it back to drag queen. We were okay with that. But now you're trying to make us, the rest of the world, change how they think and feel about certain things. It's like, no. Just call yourselves drag queens and, you know, everybody will be fine with it again.
It is not an identity centered around sexist stereotypes.
They even had famous actors
Intersex is literally
dressed as drag
a
queens in
DST
movies.
that runs from a sex binary. It's a deviation. All people who are intersex are either male or female with deviation. Stop appropriating medical conditions.
Oh, yo, that's crazy.
Meltdown.
I've actually made videos on people like this maybe a couple of years ago. It was called Unhinged Woke People something. Just search Unhinged Woke People, Griffin Mind, it'll come up. But bro, I had to stop making those videos because it is genuinely mind-melting to listen to these people, to listen to them spew their mental illness at you. Truly, these people are unwell.
V, you are falling in love with Garrett Graham, but reminded that you have a husband and kids. Why these kids of ours are always getting in the way? Married woman. I'm cracking up. This was me today. Married woman. Literally me on the last episode. Married woman. Ha ha ha, yes.
Yikes.
Married woman. Ma'am, you're not alone. Ma'am, you're a Muslim mother acting like this? That's crazy. Muslim, Christian, atheist, black, white, it doesn't matter. You cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. Dang.
That's emotional cheating. That is emotional cheating.
Just so tough.
This is what modern marriage has become, bro. I mean, just look at this. You can guarantee they got married at, she was probably 30, he was 31 or so. He was the only relatively acceptable dude that was around, and her eggs were wearing out, so she's like, okay, fine, I guess I'll get with this guy. The problem is, with a lot of these women, they're with their last choice. Their last choice. They're not with their first choice of man by any means. And that's when you see behavior like this. The constantly looking out. The reading of fantasy novels. The guy she's with is not her first choice.
So how do you know when a woman's about to say something smart?
When she starts by saying, a man once told me.
Right. Yep.
How many men does it take to open a beer?
None. It should already be open when you bring it to me.
My biggest advice for men, find a woman who is completely obsessed with you. Because if she's not completely obsessed with you, when you do something wrong or something that she doesn't like, she's going to go find whoever else she's attracted to.
My biggest advice is find a woman that doesn't do content creation.
It's so right now. Like, I just went on 5 dates like this past week, and I'm asking even 2 of these guys for like if they want to meet up again, and I haven't heard anything. Like, I don't know when it became okay, like no human decency to just say like, hey, sorry, I'm not interested. Why does it have to lead to ghosting? Like,
when did it become socially acceptable for a woman to be dating like 5 guys at the same time? You're supposed to be dating 1 guy at a time. That's the rule. You know, y'all can't break the rule and think guys are just gonna be cool with it. No, all those guys, I'm sure that they understood, or you said something that, you know, is like, yeah, you're just one of my options or something, because, you know, hey, the entitlement comes out. And if she can date 5 guys, yeah, she's going to feel entitled enough to think that she can tell all the guys that she's dating other guys. And even if not, she's going to act like it. Something's going to give it away.
when did we just stop losing like any empathy and any communication skills? Like, what is going on in our generation?
I mean, women. Women started doing the ghosting, bro. Women do this shit. Women started doing this, and then men were like, okay, well, if they're gonna do this, then I'm just gonna do the same thing. And if she's trying to solve the dating problem, she's wondering why 2 out of the 5 guys ghosted her. How about you start with not dating 5 guys at the same time in 1 week? Start there.
I have been rejected by every single guy that I've shot my shot with this summer.
Okay.
Every single one.
Okay.
And I'm about to tell you about it. Now, I know you might be thinking, God, that's tragic. And you might well be right. But I have a different perspective on it. And I personally think that it's absolutely brilliant. But before we delve into the nitty gritty of who, what, where, why, I thought I would just let you know why I think it's so good that I was rejected.
Here comes the quote.
Rejection isn't a rejection of who you are. I don't look at everyone I see and fancy them. So why would I expect that everyone that I fancy fancies me? Some people might look at me and think, absolutely not. What is she thinking? Which is absolutely fine. Some people might look at me and think, oh, snack. I'm looking for someone who looks at me and think, yes, she is my breakfast, she is my lunch, she is my dinner, she is my afternoon tea, and she is my emergency biscuits. So that is the kind of energy that I'm looking for when I'm dating someone or looking to date someone.
But is that the kind of energy you can give back to the man? Can you give the energy that makes you his breakfast, lunch, dinner, all that stuff every single day?
And if I hit on someone and they don't reciprocate it, then that's great because they're just moving out the way of my husband. And I think that is the energy that we all need to be carrying forward when it comes to shooting our shot, because the worst they can say is no. And that's fine. We want them to say no, because if they're not our person, they need to get out the way of our person. So here's to the no's and here's to the rejections and here's to the gossip that you've all been waiting for. So hold tight for part 2.
Okay, we don't need part 2. Videos.
I gotta give her credit though. She said that she gets no's. So that means she might actually be shooting her shot instead of what most women consider shooting their shot. Just, glancing at a guy and expecting him to catch the vibe.
Like this are always very interesting because it just proves how women never face rejection, or it's very, very rare for them to face rejection. Because to me, this is the most common sense advice that you could possibly hear. And men learn this very early on when they get into the dating world. It's like, yeah, not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone is going to want to go out with you. Yeah, but it seems like women only start to understand this when they get older, when they start to face rejection. But the thing is, this is an absolute blessing as a man. And let me tell you why. Because we face rejection up front, and we face it early in life too. We get rejected pretty much instantaneously when we enter the dating world. And then we slowly start to understand, okay, well, maybe I can fix this, I can adjust this, I can make more money, I can go to the gym, I can do all of these things to up my value and become a more attractive man. But with women, when they're young, they get the dates up front. They get all of this acceptance and validation up front without having to do the work. But later in life, when the value starts to dry up, now they have to actually face reality. Now they have to face character development. And I'm genuinely not trying to talk shit or anything like that. I'm just saying it like it is. This is just how it goes. And you see this time and time again. So this is one aspect where being a man is highly beneficial.
He's your friend, but whenever she gets...
I just want to touch on that because men are actually taught this growing up. Women don't realize, even when they hear it, they oftentimes don't realize what it is. They just think it's something terrible. So one of the ones I heard growing up to make you understand the dating world, when you start becoming interested in women, a good old dirty joke or story was, if you ask 100 women for a BJ, you get slapped in the face 99 times. That one time will be worth it that you don't get slapped in the face, because you actually might get it. But, that story, many women will hear, "Oh, that's terrible," but it's teaching men that it's about the numbers, that you have to be okay with rejection. You have to accept that you're going to be told no 99 times out of 100. You have to be in the mindset that you understand what the dating world is like. That's just one of many examples.
The boyfriend, she stops making plans and stops messaging you or calling you. She was using you, honey. She's not your friend.
Duh.
That has to be magnetic for my thing to stick to it. That makes it a magnet. That makes my door a magnet.
No, they both have to be magnets. Try to put it on the wall down now.
I'm so confused. That door is a magnet for my vape to stick to the door. Do it again.
This is a magnet. That is not.
Yes, it is.
Okay? Mariah, stick this metal to that magnet and watch it
No,
stick.
because that's just...
Or does this stick? Oh my god. Now this is magnet.
It is! Put it on the wall. See what happens.
You two are genius.
Woman logic.
I still don't think I...
You are genius.
Men will put their in what they can put it in.
And they won't
So the
stay
fact
with
that
them,
she's
but they will
She just
marry.
sat here and looked
They
at all
will
of us
marry.
and said, "Oh, this is what men want."
I mean, ask them.
To have a problem a little bit with men, like just comments that you're making, but yet you.
I have no problem with men. I'm straight.
Well,
I
you-
love men.
I just heard like multiple like just negative comments about men. Like
You
they like
do
to put
realize
their.
that men are responsible for 90% of the violent crime.
But you're sleeping with them, many of them.
Yeah,
so
but
do you
we
like?
still, we still love men. Say, "Oh, I'm anti-man." I'm not.
I didn't
I'm
say you were
straight.
anti-man.
I f- men. A lot of them.
I didn't say you
No,
were
I'm serious.
anti-man.
I don't.
I'm pretty
so
sure
tired
that
of
we
feminists
all
being labeled
love
as
men.
anti-man. We're not. In fact, I think feminists help men because we're trying to relieve a little bit of pressure off of them. Like,
But they're not
No, you're
asking you
not.
that. They would rather you just respect them. They would just
Yep.
rather respect. They don't care about none
Just
of the
because we
things
don't
you have
worship
to
men
offer.
doesn't mean that we don't like them. I don't put them on a pedestal. I don't treat them like they're
But they
princes.
should
I'm not
be
like,
on
oh,
a
what
pedestal.
great,
They
amazing dudes.
are awesome.
And feminism has never been about men. It's always about women, and especially in the last, 20, 30 years, it's just been about women getting more power than men. That's all it's about.
Like men just fine. I'm unfortunately straight too.
Question. Wait. Question on this side, for especially for those of you who love men, right? Yeah.
Right.
What? Can you tell me something to love about men?
I like men the same reasons I like women. These are all just human traits. You're funny, you're smart, you're good looking, you take care of me. I have girlfriends like that. I'm not, I
But
mean
we're not
girlfriends
talking
as
about
friends or girls.
We're talking because you said that a lot of people think feminists hate men. I want to know, without talking about women,
Okay.
only talking about men. What do you like about men?
I guess I'm trying to think about what makes men unique, though, because when I like a man, they're funny, they're smart, they're good looking. But I could describe a woman with these terms.
Okay, so
too.
you don't think that there are things about men that are unique necessarily?
Well, I mean, I'm born straight, so I can't say like I choose to be attracted to men. Like this is how I was born. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I think that I'm sexually attracted to men. I think they're pretty much the exact same as women. But if I were choosing like to hang out with someone one-on-one, I'd probably pick a woman because I'd probably be safer because they probably wouldn't be trying to, I don't know, have sex with me as an ulterior motive.
So it sounds like a lot of.
But I mean, I just don't see men as like a special category that they need to be worshipped in some separate way. Like, oh, men are really the reason why I'm here.
But don't you know that men allow you to have your rights? Because
Men
if it
are the
really
reason
came
why you're
down to
here.
it, they can just overpower you and take all of your rights.
Actually, I have rights because of women. I have rights because women
You have
who
rights
came before
because
me.
of men.
The reason why I'm able to vote is not because
Men have taken care of women since the beginning of time. It's only lately in modernity that women suddenly don't need a man to survive. And now suddenly there's nothing unique or good about a man. You know, how about the fact that men have cared and loved women for all that time and always trying to do better for them? This whole world was built to make life better and easier for women. I'm not sure we'd have the world that we have right now if it was just a bunch of dudes that had babies by themselves, because I'm not sure we'd have the same drive to build and create and stuff.
of men, but because of hard-working women.
And who allowed it?
A few good
who
men.
allowed these things to happen? Men, not a few. A lot of good men.
Bro, they're just so lost, man. They're just so lost. Genuinely, man, just so lost. We're talking in the Amazon rainforest with huge trees, jungle brush, vines, at night, in the mist, with a blind woman leading them. That is
they can't see the forest from the trees.
It's something that's so funny. You know, the pink hair girl said in the beginning that men will F anything. And it's like, yeah, in general, I'd say that's pretty true. But then women like this would also say that having sex with all of these guys is very empowering and validating. It gives me confidence. But it's like, well, you just said that these guys would F anything. You are not special to these guys whatsoever. You're just a one-night thing. But she thinks, oh, wow, well, look at me. I can get all this attention. But at the same time, these same dudes would heat up a bagel and have their way with it. The disconnect is just crazy. Stop after you hit the wall.
I probably don't get on here and cry like this because of men, but like, I should be able to depend on more than just my brother. Like, living in a patriarchy where like, y'all supposed to be doing every thing, and y'all think that y'all every thing, y'all are not. Like, I cannot, like, I just deleted 5 minutes out of my phone. You cannot do anything. Why is my brother the only person I can depend on?
What in the world?
It's just so...
Why would a woman be able to depend on just random dudes? You know, if they're your friends, yeah, you can't depend on your friends to take care of you in your life. That's your job.
Irritating to like be doing every mother thing damn near by your self. And then these dudes be wanting coochie. Like, half of y'all don't deserve coochie. And they still be out here giving it to y'all.
Ask not what a man can do for you, and ask what you can do for your man.
You want to hang with a bad bitch? We want to be real simple and easy to understand.
I'm attractive myself, so I'm not really...
You're not particularly my type.
Being around you. Okay, so I'm not your type, then we don't need to talk. Simple.
But that's what I said. That's why...
Yeah, exactly, bro. She's giving you attitude. She doesn't want to hang out. She doesn't want to date. Okay, fine. You do you. Goodbye. Just gone instantly. Boom. If she's trying to say that he's a sassy man, when she's totally removing how she's acting from the situation, when she's being aggressive and annoying, and then when this guy just reacts to her bad attitude, now he's a sassy man. Wow. Wow, how dare you not put up with my BS? This is insane.
And she's sad. Every possible way that you can. As time went on, I learned the way
She's sad he didn't keep chasing.
to make music. You write what speaks to you, and you write the music that you want to listen to yourself. Call men stupid in every possible way that you can. Let's call men stupid again.
Wild, man. This is the content that young women are consuming.
Wow.
That's Sabrina Carpenter. She's a singer. And this is not the first time I've heard her say some misandrist stuff like that. It's just another red flag to add to the absolute pile of red flags that already exist. What kind of music does your girl listen to? Does she listen to Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, all these man-hating degens? Is she slowly consuming the propaganda? Does she believe this stuff? Just another red flag, bro.
Sabrina Carpenter is such a fucking Benjamin Netanyahu industry plant. Look at this video. So it's just a normal pig spinning with a guy in the background with the Sabrina Carpenter song. Look at the comments. Can you redo it without the man in the background? He kind of ruined the whimsy vibe. Men tend to do this. Like, why would a man be there? Oh, I like you. This is her target audience. 119,000 likes on this. And she's not the only one. Most artists are like that, but she's the biggest one right now to bring back modern feminism and create division. It's a fucking problem.
Just further proving my point. So many of these female artists, these rappers, whatever you want to call them, they're just feminist man-haters. They
Men, why does they allow these women to say men are stupid? It's crazy.
Promote this propaganda as well.
You guys had said that men may not be coming forward about their sexual assault or something like that, but following what I assume most of you believe, that men are physically stronger than women. If a woman comes on to a man and tries to sexually assault him, what's stopping him from just like pushing her off?
Okay, let me throw a statistic at you. Did you guys know that if you take all the domestic violence
cases that are non-reciprocal, meaning it's one party being aggressive and the other party is being the victim, that the aggressor is the woman 70% of the time. Are you aware of that?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
How many men are murderers, though? Like, yeah, looking at
good. That's another good question.
Most men are
But did you know that almost all the victims of the are men,
no,
not women?
that is so
yes,
not true.
It's absolutely true.
Think about like Ted Bundy, like
there's
serial
very
killers
few of those, though. So if you take all, yes, men are the most offenders when it comes to murder, but they're also the highest share of victims. If men were the primary murderers and 90% of their victims were women, you'd have something. But it's something like 90% of the victims are men. So
I don't care what anyone says, man. Getting rid of the baby is murder. It is. So if you take that into account, women's murder rates are significantly higher. Significantly higher. They're the ones that got rid of 1/3 of Gen Z. 1/3 of all of Gen Z was gotten rid of.
My 3 boys were asking me, Mom, what are you getting us for Valentine's Day? And I said, nothing. Valentine's Day is for girls.
Oh, she's not done yet, so just wait.
You in trouble as a grown man. I did not raise a child to be in this feminine energy.
My husband informed me this year that he had never been given chocolates before. Look at this man. They deserve to enjoy also being treated well and treated. These are my kids.
Unappreciated.
So excited to finish the gifts that we got them for Valentine's Day. My son sewed this, and my oldest made these roses. There is nothing masculine or feminine about enjoying a holiday and being celebrated for it.
Women attack men when they're happy.
Women attack men when men are happy. Mm-hmm. So wait, why do women do that?
Because happiness and power comes together in a man's body, and the power is scary. Happy shows up here. It shows up here. Big happy goes down the arms and high five, smack on the butt, spike the ball. That's a big happy. This is also where you experience power. The power terrifies us, especially if we don't feel connected to you, because we're afraid to use it against us. If we feel connected to you, then we're happy you're happy. If we don't, it's scary. And so we have to diminish the power. So we will attack them when they're happy. They come home, they caught a big fish, or whatever it was they did. If it wasn't something that I did that gave you that feeling, then that's a problem.
You're more excited to go out with your friends.
That's supposed to make you happy.
Why do you seem so happy to go on a trip with your friends? You don't seem as happy to go on a trip with me.
Yeah.
I think you only see this type of thing in beta relationships. I think a woman is with a beta type of guy and he gets that kind of he gets that masculine energy, that testosterone rush. He's happy, he's puffing his chest. Yeah, nice. They do that, and then the woman they're with starts to shame them. She starts to try and tamp down that energy or something like that. I think in a way it's women telling the beta guys, know your place. Don't get too happy. You're my provider. Don't think you're ever more than that. The women are basically saying in a subtle way, don't think you are more than what you are. And I know that's messed up for me to be saying this, and it is a little bit of speculation, to be honest, but that's the way I view it, bro. Because the thing is, I don't deal with this issue in my relationship whatsoever. At all. If I'm having a good day, the business is doing well or something like that, I share that with my woman and she is just as stoked as I am. If not even more stoked than I am, to be honest. So I'm just saying, man, if you're having a good day, if you're happy, you feel powerful, you feel like you've achieved something, and your woman wags her finger at you saying, oh, don't get too excited. Red flag, bro. Red flag. And something she says specifically about women fearing the power that men have, there is truth to that. There is truth to it. But the thing is with women, attraction and fear are kind of connected with women, okay? And this falls in line with protection. Why women are attracted to powerful men is because of the security that it provides. If they see a big guy, he's 6'5", muscled up, huge dude in general, that guy is simultaneously attractive, but also a little bit scary because she's probably like a 5'2" little woman. This guy could easily have his way with her or something like that. You know, this is YouTube again. I gotta curtail what I say. Power equals protection, but it can also be dangerous.
We're not
So I don't completely disagree with him, but I don't agree with him completely either, because you could be an alpha male, whatever. I hate all this alpha, beta male stuff like that, because technically, if we're looking at alphas, there's usually only one. So I don't know, just it all gets kind of confusing. But also, even if you were an alpha like yourself, and you were in a relationship for 2 years, you love this woman, maybe you married her already, and then she starts doing this. Flag, I'm just going to leave. No. You're like, okay, let's work on this. Let's try to fix this. Instead of running away. And, you know, for some men, running away is the easy part. Oh, red flag, and then just take off. And for a lot of women, it's like that too, where it's like one little red flag, or you don't agree with me, and they take off. So, yeah, I hate it when they categorize men in relationships like this, that as beta and stuff like that. You don't know that man. You know, maybe that man is super strong and just like thinks, oh, maybe she's just having a bad day. And then if it happens over and over again, it's like, okay, we need to address this. And then, you know, it could end up being, you know, 5 years down the road that you guys have been working on it together, and she's still doing it. You know, which one's the real alpha? A man that just abandons the woman he loves because she started acting strange? Now, I agree completely. If she does this from the jump when you're dating, yeah, definitely red flag, definitely stop dating her.
Divorced yet. But when he moved out, he assured me that he would make sure everything was paid for until the divorce was final. The house, my car, the utilities, groceries, I don't know why I believed him.
You won't cry now.
Anyway.
Maybe he thought he could.
And little by little, he keeps paying me less and less and less and less. And now he has paid me nothing. Nothing.
Hour 30 of realizing that my talking stage is ghosting me. What are the things that I've done since then? Still have not heard back from him. I'm assuming that he's no longer asleep because it's been 30 hours since I heard from him last. I drove an hour and a half to his apartment to try to reach him because I'm crazy. Knocked on his window. He didn't come out. His car was in the driveway. Didn't come out. DM'd his roommate, his mom, his sister, his brother on Instagram. Did not hear from them. Messaged them all on Facebook. Tried to hear from them. I'm really worried that he's just not okay.
Wow. Expecting a man to lead when you don't listen is wild.
Had that on a roster at once.
Maybe like 30. It was like my junior year of high school.
In high school, okay. Was it within your high school?
No.
It was another high school?
Up in California.
I know what 16? We used to call that.
16, 17. It was right after me and the ex broke up.
How quickly after the breakup did you arrive at 30 on the roster?
That summer. We broke up in March.
Broke up in March, and then what, by May, June, you had a roster of 30?
It's like June or July.
Did you meet them on dating apps?
Yes.
And you said up and down the California coast.
Just text me on Instagram, and if I found them attractive.
Pacific Northwest?
I don't know. I'm not like that anymore. I was like that. Not going to blame it on the breakup, but I definitely was a lot more immature last year. Right now, though, I'm like very single, but I'm not closed off anymore.
But you've been dating a guy for 3 weeks.
No, we're not dating.
You're what then?
No, we're just getting to know each other.
No, but you are.
It was one time.
Huh? Oh, what? Damn, not even out of high school and your whole life is cooked. What a yikes. Appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, stay on the path of progress. I'll see you later.
So it was one time that she had sex with them at 3 weeks. And I wonder if that's because she just really wanted it, or she was just trying to give him a little bit to weaponize sex to try to keep him from running away. It's a good question, right? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and I will see y'all next time.